is up, all you beautiful people? What's up, you guys? Today we have some crispy crunchy chicken and some nacho cheese sauce. We have some honey mustard. We have Mojo's potato wedges. And then I'm going to be adding some 2 times spicy to the nacho cheese. I'm going to pull this down because it's big. And then, yeah, I already put, all this stuff can go. All this stuff can go. Yeah, so you guys already know that I'm a chicken for heat. But I swear, I've been building my spice tolerance. And I feel like, I don't know, let's give it a go. Let's see if we can actually enjoy it. You know what I mean? Let me shake it. Gotta shake it up. So how's, whoa, that came out like crazy. How's everybody doing? I'm not going to add too much because I don't want it to be like too overpowering. We're going to mix that on up in there. You know, I really like the flavor of this, but the heat is so intense. Like, I don't understand how people like actually enjoy it by itself. Ooh, the nacho cheese looks so good. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's mixed up enough in there. Ooh. Let's dig in. Let's see. I might add a little bit more if it's not too bad. Oh yeah, you can taste that spice. Oh. And to drink, I have a Mountain Dew high voltage. Whew. My goodness, that's amazing. It adds the perfect amount of spice. Can you guys already hear Hammy with her squeaker? This chicken is so fresh. Whenever I went, they didn't have any more. So we had to wait. It's so fresh. The 2 times spicy really kicked it up a notch. This is nacho cheese in the, you know, you have to push it at the store, so it comes out hot. It's for, like, you know, you can put it on hot Cheetos and all that other stuff. And sometimes it can be kind of like flavorless. So the 2 times really added a great amount of spice. I'm liking it. Woo! Chicken's still hot. I literally just got it and came home. Whew. Crispy Crunchy chicken is so juicy. It's really, really good. I think they're in most convenience stores. It has a Cajun style seasoning, which makes it really good. So, I wanted to take you guys a little story time today. I think I was about 21 when the story took place. So, I want to tell you guys about the first time I did shrooms. And I'm not talking about just any kind of shrooms. I'm talking about magic mushrooms. You know, the ones that make you see things. So, one of my really good friends was having a party. And she was having it way up in the mountains. Now, if you know anything about shrooms, you know that the mountains is the best place. I have like a hair on my nose or something. It is the best place to do shrooms. So, she has this huge party at her parents' house, way up in the mountains. We always partied at her parents' house. Like, her parents' house, it's super dope. Her house is super dope, too. Her backyard, like, has this big old porch, and it's, like, on the cliff of a mountain. And you can see all of the Central Valley. It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Anyways. Woo! So, I'm going to refer my friends to L, my friend A, and my friend D. So, my friend L, she's the one that threw the party. Now, my friend D and my friend A are the ones I rode up the mountain with. So, my friend A was pregnant at the time. So, she was our designated driver. So, we knew when we had a designated driver, we were getting tipsy, because driving in the mountains, driving intoxicated in general, is a big no-no. Driving intoxicated in the mountains is an even bigger no-no. Those mountain roads are very scary. So we had a designated driver. So we go up, we're partying. When we initially were going up, we had no idea how the night would turn out. We didn't know it turned out to be freaking amazing. So, we're up there, we're partying, we're drinking, we're smoking, we're straight West Coasting, you know what I mean? And we're having a good old time. So my friend L, she comes over and she's like, hey, my brother hooked me up with some shrooms. You guys want to do them? And me and D look at each other and we're like, yeah. So, she gives us little things like this. And my friend D was like, I can't take that many because I have to work tomorrow and this and that. Like, coming up with excuses. So she was like, here, you take this half, you take this half, and I'll just take one. We're like, fine. I was already twisted, you guys. I was already drunk. You know what I mean? Does this happen to anyone else? Do you feel like you get drunker and higher, like the higher elevation you are? Because I swear, every time I was up there drinking with them, it seemed like my alcohol tolerance was like way lower. I don't know if that's a thing, or maybe it's a placebo effect and it's in my head. I don't know. So, we eat our little mushrooms, chase it with the beer, and we're ready to roll. We are ready to roll. Or so I thought. Now, mind you guys, this is my first time. So, I didn't really know what to expect. she told me that they were really, really good shrooms and this and that. So I was like, okay, I'm ready to, you know, whatever comes at me, comes at me. But it was a good environment. It was a good environment. Everybody was cool. No drama. All close friends and family. So everything was good. Now, everybody always tells you the good stories. The getting to the good part. They don't tell you after about 45 minutes after eating them, your stomach starts to gurgle a little bit. On top of being drunk, on top of being stoned, you guys, I started feeling nauseous. I swear I felt like my face was green. I look over at my friend Elle, and her face is like, oh no, like everything's spinning around us, and we're like, oh my gosh. So her parents have horses, so me and her went off, and we're standing out there, and we're like calming each other down, like, no, we got this. Don't let it do this to us. Like, we're having a good time. Like, it can't end like this. You guys, it happened. Projectile, blah, all over where the horses were. She's holding my hair back. So that's making her have to projectile all over the place. And I'm sorry if you guys get grossed out by topics like this. Just click off. Yep, we'll be good for next video. So at this point, both of us are just like blah everywhere. I'm holding her hair back. Both of us are like, she's holding mine, I'm holding hers, and all bad. Then all of a sudden, it came to a halt. Like, it was like a flip of a switch. You know, I sit up. Finally, you know, it's really, really, really cold that day. So we're up in the mountains, and, you know, the cold air just feels good whenever you're drunk and everything. So we're sitting out there, and it was like day and night. I look up, and it's a full moon, and it's just so vibrant. Like, I'm just looking at it, and I'm just like focused. I'm focused on the moon. And then I start looking around, and then, you know, she starts getting focused on the moon, and both of us are like sitting there like in a daze, just like all, I mean, stuck. Like, that was the beautifulest moon I have ever seen in my life. We're at the top of a mountain. It's freezing cold. It's literally like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Everything's freezing over. The moonlight just was, it was beautiful. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen in my life. So we start talking, and before you know it, here comes D, and here comes A. A was pregnant, didn't drink. She drinks soda all night. She doesn't smoke. She doesn't, nothing. Completely sober. So she's laughing at us because we're like, look how beautiful this rose is. It's all icy and the moon's shining down on it. And it's just beautiful. We were like straight hippies up there, all like, moon, stars, earth, feel my vibes. Remember, D had only taken, I think it was like 1 with a cap. So she was feeling it, but not as hard as Elle and I, because, you know, we had taken her portion plus ours. So we were feeling it hard. You guys, we were out there for like 2 hours. Her parents had this beautiful garden of flowers and roses, and I'm telling you, like, they were iced over, so they were blinging, and with shrooms, everything's just intensified, the beautifulness of it. I'm talking, I'm not even eating. That's how into the story I am. So, finally, after like 2 hours of us having our spiritual connection with the earth and the universe, A is getting tired. Like I said, she was our designated driver. And she was like, you guys, I'm getting tired. She was pregnant. She's like, can we get going soon? We're like, yeah. So, fast forward 10-15 minutes, we're on the road. Driving down the mountain on mushrooms maybe wasn't the best idea. Maybe we should have just stayed there, because my poor friend, dude, she was so irritated with us, you guys. Look at how pretty that is. Let me see if I can go past. Look at that. Crushed, beautiful. So we're driving down the mountain. I'm sitting by the door. My friend D is bitch, because we were in a truck. And then my friend A is driving. And we're like, whoa! Whoa! The road, it winds and winds and winds. Every time she would turn a certain way, we'd go, whoa! Because the street looked like, it traced. Do you know what I mean? Like, how can, so every time we would turn, the road would look like it was like tracing out. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was the coolest thing ever. And my poor friend A, dude, she was just like, you guys are driving me insane. I'm trying to drive. I'm trying to concentrate. I'm trying not to kill us. So, my parents' ranch was the closest from down the hill. So, I got dropped off first. At this point, it's already 4 o'clock in the morning. No, it's about 4:30, because I think we left a little after 3. I don't remember time, especially on that day. But, so I just dropped off. And at my parents' old ranch, it was like a 1/4 mile long driveway. So I would get dropped off at the end of the road, and I would walk all the way home, so that as I'm walking up, the dogs won't alert my parents that I'm barely getting home and wake them up. And my dad was probably going to be up for work soon anyway, so I was like trying to be quiet, you know? So finally I get inside. I go in my room, and Mel is asleep in my bed. And I didn't want to like get in bed and wake her up and be all on shrooms. Like, I was still shrooming, so I was like, maybe I better go to her room. You guys, I go into Mel's room, and Mel used to be obsessed, still is obsessed with SpongeBob. She had a SpongeBob, like, this big, this wide. It was a lamp, and it was his full body, and it was made out of, like, a jelly texture. Like, it wasn't solid. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It lit up, but it was like, have you guys ever seen jelly nails? So it was like that. Like, you could see through it, and it lit up, and really, really pretty. So that night, it was even prettier. So I go into Mel's room, and I turn on this little lamp. You guys, I sat there for 2 hours like this. Staring at this SpongeBob lamp, yo. 2 hours. Finally, my dad's up and leaving for work, and I'm just sitting there like, staring at this thing. So I had to act like I was asleep. I turned off the lamp, acted like I was asleep, and then eventually I fell asleep. It was the coolest thing ever. For anybody who ever said, I saw leprechauns, I saw this, I saw little people running everywhere, I don't believe them. Because it didn't do that to me. It made me, it just intensified everything. Everything was so vibrant and beautiful, and like you just have like this like peaceful, calming, beautiful feeling. Like I don't freaking know how to explain it. That's the best way I can explain it, really. It was amazing. My poor friend A, though, she was so irritated with us. Girls, if you're watching, we need to do that again. I'm just kidding, you guys. Anyways, I am done here. You guys, these chicken pieces are so hefty. Like, Add this 2 times to that. It's good. All right. I am all done here. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. On my ride or dies, you guys already know I'll see you. I said that wrong. On my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for taking a chance on me. On my ride or dies, you guys already know I'll see you. And yeah, I love you all, and I will see you in my next mukbang. Peace.